Actually, I thought I would be a dentist or a doctor since when I was a kid. And my parents, they were always, the dream of parents to have doctors in the family. I always wanted to be an artist. I draw, and I like fashion design. I'm into art. My parents saw this in me, and I'm Saudi, and since maybe 15 years, me being in something in art or a fashion designer as a Saudi woman was a bit like a question mark. So they thought that the best way is to go into the medical field, since I was an A student, and maybe a dentist had a lot with hand touches and handwork, and they thought that that would be the right place. Of course, when I went to Germany, it was like for me it was like a dream. Me going to Germany and studying there. Maybe as a beginning, we don't feel the fear or what is coming up to us. But when we go there, it's really different than what we imagine. Especially Germany, and it's not an easy or a place where we can see a lot of Arabs, or it's not like maybe the US or London. It was very hard for me to live there alone, and I thought about going back to my country a lot of times. But the education we really get there as dentists or in a medical field in Germany, it's really up to the standard, and it's worth sacrificing all that long. And I think it's never anything. I think it's never to regret. As I said, I like art a lot, and that leads me more into the cosmetic field. And even the demand now, if you look at the demand in the dental field, it's more into the cosmetic direction. People are appreciating beauty more, and we all love beauty. And if we look at all dental fields, in somehow even orthodontics or even implants, at the end, what do we want is a beautiful smile. So I thought that's my field. And this is where I find myself to be, in the cosmetic field, yes. Yes, of course. We have a lot of patients. They come and they think that cosmetic dentistry is like 1, 2, 3, and in 2, 3 days I have my beautiful smile. And of course not. Like some patients, they come and they have their weddings in 1 week. Doctora, I want beautiful teeth. My wedding's in 1 week. And she has like crooked teeth everywhere and spaces, or some things we can do really achieve very fast, like maybe the same moment, like whitening the teeth, small gaps we can fill up with small composite filling. But some things are unrealistic, and it's good to have a good treatment plan to have a great result. Yeah, the center, Dr. Bogari Dental Center, is a boutique dental center, and I think it's one of a kind in the Gulf region. The colors in the center are very spa-like, off-white, ivory with a bit gold. They give this atmosphere. The decoration, it's a bit antique style, French style, and even the smell when you go in, you don't feel you're going into the dental center. You don't have this fear when you go in. The music, it's very light, glass panoramic view in Bahrain, in the heart of Bahrain, everywhere. Even the way we go in, how the patient will be at the reception welcomed. It's not a reception, it's a front desk, like a hotel style. It's a very nice place, yeah. Yes, of course, my plan is to establish first a great and a strong center in Bahrain, and after that I would like, of course, to expand to my country, maybe in Saudi, and who knows, maybe ambition is there always. Yeah. And maybe to your question, when you asked me, sorry, I forgot to answer, what kind of clientele do you answer? Yeah. The clients I really would like to target, or I would like to welcome in my center, maybe patients who appreciate art or cosmetic and beauty, who really would understand the difference between a dentist who's just doing the job or a dentist who's more passionate in his work, and he really feels every touch he does. Yeah. My day is, I wake up with I have a son, and I always try to be there as much as possible, although it's really hard while establishing a center. I really don't think of having a jammed dental center, rather to have really a lot of time with each patient to let him feel that he's being he gets what he's paying for. I hate to have patients waiting in the waiting area like more than 2 or 3 or even more than 2. I don't like. I like to, as I said, to give the patients his time. So maybe 4 to 5 patients in the morning and 4 to 5 patients in the evening. But I don't like much more than that. I think Capital Club is it's a unique place in Bahrain, one of a kind. There's no such a place in Bahrain. I think best minds in Bahrain, they come and meet here, or friends, to meet up with friends, close friends, or to just relax and have a peace of mind. And it's the place where it's really exclusive, and it's the only one where you will have your own privacy, whether it's it belongs to your work or your private life. Both, it's really exclusive and very, very private. Yes. About Bahrain, I'm very happy for what's Bahrain coming up to, and we can see everywhere that everything is picking up, and everything is getting more advanced, and people are becoming more enthusiastic, and it's getting more established and more stable. I really wish Bahrain, it's my second country, it's my home, it's where I feel I am home, and I wish it always the best, and just much busy in the medical field. Many new centers are opening, and many new hospitals and investors are really establishing the country. People are getting more courage to open and invest really in Bahrain, in the medical field.
Do you feel that?
Yes, they are now, because I think the rule in Bahrain has changed. Previously, the doctor had to be a Gulf citizen and holding a Bahraini license, a dentist, to be able to open any medical hospital or to invest. But now hospitals or centers can be owned by investors. This is up to what I know, that the rule has changed, and people can invest in the medical field. They don't really have to be doctors. Yes. And that's really good for the country. I mean, it's people will have the chance more to invest, and just let and then the doctors will have their job into treating the people. Yes. And that's why we can see that now those days, many new medical centers are opening, dental or non-dental, medical. Yes, it can, because Bahrain, I think it's the center of the Gulf, and all of the eyes in the GC, they look to Bahrain, and if any investment or any establishment is in Bahrain, it will spread easier, and we get a lot of GC citizens to Bahrain. They come every weekend, and I have a lot of my patients that are around from Qatar, from Kuwait, from Saudi, that really come to Bahrain. I would like to be treated from dentists in Bahrain. Yes, so that would encourage us to have a look to the neighbor countries, and maybe open a branch in the future. Yes, a lot of it is. I think Bahrain is really picking up fast, and it's the best time now to do the business or establish new companies, because it's really picking up, and we can see it's getting back the way it was maybe in a couple of years ago. Yes.